Hello yoga family, hello yoga community. Welcome to my channel, the best place to practice yoga for your body, mind, and soul. Today's class is a morning yoga flow to awaken to joy, which I don't know about you, but I would love to start every day from a joyous state and be able to maintain that throughout my day. Now, I'm going to be transparent. My baby is napping. I'm watching the monitor on my phone. So hopefully I can get through this entire class without her waking up. I am going to recommend that you have a strap. This is really recommended, not required. You can absolutely substitute a scarf or a belt though, if you don't have this strap in your yoga toolkit. So pause this class if you need to go get that. Otherwise, we're gonna start seated on a block. You can be in hero's pose or in Sukhasana, cross-legged position, on a block or not, whatever feels best for you. We're starting our day together, so come to an upright seated posture and let's transition from our bed, from a state of sleeping into a state of being awake and awakening to joy with one another. So upright seated posture, bring one hand to rest on the belly, one hand to rest on the heart here. Send the roots down, lift through the crown. Know that you are fully and completely secure and stable and supported by the earth plane. And bring that stability up through the sides of the waist. Feel the navel gently engage. Shoulders roll back and down. Collarbone spreads. Gently swallow, lengthen through the back of the neck. Forehead softens, eyes are gently closed, and you're reaching up through the top of the head. We have arrived. Begin to consciously shape your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose, please. On this mat, we can work with the affirmation, I awaken to joy. And as you step off the mat today, you can take that affirmation and massage it a little bit, change it to, I maintain a state of joy. And so here on the mat, I awaken to joy through my yoga practice, through these teachings, through these tools. And as I step off my mat, I carry that with me so I can maintain that state of joy. So take a moment, repeat those two to yourself. I awaken to joy, I maintain joy. I awaken to the state of joy, I will maintain this state of joy. And last 3 breaths here. And last inhale. Exhale, invitation to sigh. Beautiful. Finding your strap if you're using one, clasping it with both hands, please. And bringing it wider than shoulder width distance. On an inhale breath, you'll lift up onto your knees. Arms will come with you, reach towards the ceiling. Exhale breath. Let the hands widen on the strap as the arms come behind you and you return to your seat, okay? So you do need to be in a kneeling posture. I should have said that earlier. In a kneeling posture with me. You can also do this seated and not do the kneeling movement. Inhale to rise back up, arms reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands return towards the tops of the thighs as you lower the seat to the earth plane. Let's move like that together 5 times. Last 3. Awakening to joy with each breath, bringing the heart chakra online. Anahata, located at the core of the chest. Element is air. The breath is inextricably linked. Last 2. It's our relationship center. It's our area to love and be loved. The heart chakra is where we can choose joy, compassion, No pun intended, lightheartedness. Last repetition here. Big inhale brings you up. Exhale takes you down. Last time. Already I feel more open and more joyous. Funny how that works. Remove the strap and you're actually going to place it at the top of your mat and have it stretched out so that you can easily grab it. Let me move baby's monitor off to the side. Meet me at the top of your mat in Tadasana mountain pose. Let's take another moment here. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. I awaken to joy. I will maintain joy. I awaken to joy. I will maintain joy. I awaken to joy. I will maintain joy. Inhale to sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold through the midline. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lengthen from tail to crown, just like you did in that seating posture. Step back, plank pose. Keep it really firm. Inhale here. Exhale, back, downward dog. Feel free to bend the knees, please. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last time, inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward plank. We're going to lower for 5. Feel free to drop the knees. Inhale to prepare. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Find that strap. Extend the arms out in front of you. And again, it's wide. The grip on the strap is wide here with the hands. Forehead rests down. If you're not using a strap, you'll inhale and exhale with my cues. On an inhale breath, lift the arms and the legs up. Exhale breath, let the strap go towards your knees as you lower down, please. Inhale to rise up. Strap reaches towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower it back down towards the earth plane. Forehead rests. 3 more times together, just like that. Last one. Release the strap, please. Bring the hands by the low ribs. Push up to plank pose. Feel free to travel with your knees on the ground as you do that. And meet me in downward facing dog. 3 breaths. I awaken to joy on my mat so I can maintain joy off my mat. Beautiful. Soften the knees down. Listen carefully. Extend the left leg straight out. I'm turning just so I can see you more clearly. Left leg extends straight out. Point the toe in the direction of the knee. Send the hips back so that you can transition and rise up atop the knee for gate pose. Inhale the arms out to a T. Exhale, slide left hand down as right arm arcs over. Inhale, windmill to the opposite direction. Right hand reaches. Reach a left arm overhead. Inhale, left arm returns. Use your obliques to lift upright. Left hand slides down, right arm reaches. Windmill back. Last time. Extend left fingertips up towards the sky. Now plant the right hand down if you were teepeed up onto the fingertips. We're in a side plank 𝗪𝗪 variation. Invitation to stay here or pivot the left toes to now face the side of your mat. If you're not at the side of your mat, you're going to turn your feet so that the ankle joint is, so that the knife edge of the foot, the whole foot, is perpendicular to the ankle. Option to stay here, right? Or really lift with your abdomen, your obliques, push into your right hand and meet me in side plank pose. Second variation option. Zip up through the inner thighs, lift through the right oblique here, push down into the earth plane. Maybe gaze up at your left thumb. 2 more breaths with me. I awaken to joy on my mat so I can maintain joy off my mat. Last inhale. Exhale to gaze down. Come through to plank. We're going to lower for 5 again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Untuck the toes. Find that strap again. Grip it. Forehead rests. Inhale to lift everything up. Exhale, lower down. Strap reaches towards the feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Last one. Hands by the low ribs, push up to plank pose. Option to let the knees support you in that transition, and downward dog. 3 breaths again. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose consistently, rhythmically. Really allowing the breath to keep your concentration, your focus on this mat, in this body, for this moment of time that you've gifted yourself. Last full round here. Soften the knees once again. This time the right leg will extend straight out. Again, turn the toes to face the same direction as the knee. Walk yourself back so you can rise up. Beautiful. Arms out to a T. Exhale, slide right hand down, and then inhale, left arm overhead. Windmill opposite direction, left hand connects, right arm reaches. Come back up through center. Use your abdomen to help you get there. And slide down again. Really moving at a pace that feels joyful. That feels like it matches the capacity of your inhale and your exhale. Which most likely is not in alignment with mine. That's okay. Once you get back to left hand being on the earth plane, let the hand rest here and reach right arm straight up. Option to stay here. Remember to turn the left foot in. I won't go through that messy explanation I did earlier. Or option to come into 𝗪𝗪𝗶𝗪. Press into the earth plane with the left hand. Really use the strength of your leg and your core. Send the left foot back, stack the feet or stagger them, and then lift. Lift through the left oblique, right hip up towards the ceiling, firm left arm, maybe gazing at the right thumb. Last 2 breaths. Okay, 1 more for good measure. Gaze down and meet me in downward facing dog. Last breath. Soften knees, swing the legs around, meet me in a seated posture, please. If you like to sit on the edge of a blanket, I invite you to do so. Extending the right leg long and bringing left sole of the foot to rest outside of the right thigh here. Actually, excuse me, left sole of the foot is going to be in a tree-like pose. There we go. Right leg extended long, toes flexing back towards the face, left foot in a tree-like pose, sole of the foot connecting with the right upper thigh. And now inhale, both arms high. Exhale to twist over to the right. Right hand goes back as a kickstand. Back of the left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. And then push into both of the surfaces to lengthen up through the spine. And exhale to settle in. 3 breaths here. Inhale to unwind, reach the arms high. Exhale to fold over right thigh. Reach wherever you can. Floor, shin, maybe the foot. Active breath to support you here. Last 2 breaths. Inhale to lengthen up through the entire spinal column. Walk the hands back towards the torso. And then check yourself out. If your knee is going to come off the mat, if you lift up and onto a hard surface, edge yourself over towards the right. Left hand will come back as a kickstand. Inhale, use this right arm to sweep the body up for baby wild thing. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, lower down. I love this movement. One more time. Exhale, lower down. And let's switch. Left leg extends, right knee bent, right sole of the foot into the left thigh here. Inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, find that twist, left hand back, outside of the right hand to the outside of the left knee, and then push into both surfaces, knee and the mat, to lengthen through from root to crown. And exhale to settle in. 3 breaths. I awaken to joy on my mat so I can maintain joy off my mat. I use my practice as a holistic toolkit to support me body, mind, and soul. I show up here for my whole self to feel complete, to feel worthy, so I know I'm enough, so I know that I am my essence, my soul, regardless of the thoughts, feelings, experiences that I have, that I navigate off my mat, right? Unravel, reach those arms high. Exhale, torso, chest folds over the left leg. Find what feels good, right? So I can most certainly wrap my hand around my left foot, but that's not what's best for me. So discerning what your body needs for the season it's in. That discernment is really the sign of an empowered yoga student. It only took me like an injury in 7 years to figure that out. We all get there though, right? Last breath. Heavy sigh. Slowly walk the body back up. Edge your way on your mat so that your right knee will land on something like a cushion, not a hardwood floor. Right hand comes back as that kickstand. Inhale, sweep up, rise up onto the knee, baby wild thing. Send those hips forward. Allow the chest to open. Exhale, lower down. Again. Exhale, lower down. Last one. I awaken to joy. And lower down. Beautiful. Just take a moment with the legs into butterfly while we're here. Baby's still sleeping. We're almost there. Hands can clasp around the ankles, peace fingers around big toes. You choose, right? You choose what feels good. Find something to hold on to as you lift through the sides of the waist. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, this time fold. You can allow the head and neck to hang heavy. Sigh on your next exhale. Slowly rise up. Bring the hands behind you and feet as wide as the mat, and let the legs windshield wipe from side to side here. And then meeting me in an upright seated posture, please. Using any props that feel right for you. And we'll practice a heart chakra pranayama technique from Chakra Yoga by Anodea Judith. We'll breathe 12 times, twisting in one direction. Inhale through the nose, exhale audibly. We'll pause for a centering breath. We'll then inhale and exhale, starting in the opposite direction. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And we'll move quite quickly, okay? And then we'll pause to practice a mudra that aligns beautifully with our theme this morning. That mudra is the 𝗬liche mudra, gesture of the dawn for opening to new possibilities. Sitting upright, bring the fingertips to rest on the shoulders, elbows out wide. Upper arms are parallel with the earth plane. Take a centering breath here with me. And now inhale right. Exhale audibly left. We'll keep moving like this. Pause in the center, whole breath, reset. Inhale left. Pause in the center, whole breath. Release the hands, interlace all the fingers, and allow the hands to loosely rest atop the thighs. The thumbs can touch here. Relax the shoulders back and down. Re-lengthen from root to crown. Holding the 𝗬liche mudra, the gesture of dawn, for opening to new possibilities. New possibilities like awakening to joy. And we'll hold here for a few minutes, ending our practice, sealing our practice in stillness before we step off this mat and face all the roles and responsibilities that we maintain, before we concentrate and focus on what matters most to us, before we navigate obstacles and challenges. First, pausing here. Settling into the stillness, knowing that this is always available off the mat to maintain joy. Last 3 breaths. Bringing the hands into prayer, borders of the thumb connecting with the heart. For the sake of not waking baby, do a silent Om with me. Inhale. Beautiful. Start to open the eyes very slowly. Thank you for joining me on the mat. Thank you for wanting to practice yoga differently, holistically, and really ground into the idea that it is a therapeutic, holistic tool that is intended to support us off the mat, right? Contrary to what we are sold, yoga is not here as a lose weight, get fit solution. And it is not here to just help us de-stress and practice mindfulness. It is really here to help us challenge our limitations and liberate ourselves from the suffering that we're experiencing, so we can really align with our essence and our soul, our true nature, right? Remember that we are whole. So if you like practicing like this, if you like practicing with me, I've got a yoga reset guide down in the description below. It's a 7-step journey that will take you through the chakra system, one of my favorite holistic yoga systems, to recenter your body, mind, and soul, deepen your practice, and learn something new. Actually, many new things. There's meditations, there's affirmations, there's teachings, there's on the mat classes, there's off the mat reflective questions. I hope you will get it in your inbox, join me for that journey, and join our community. I'll meet you back here. Now the real work begins, right? You're going to step off your mat, take this cultivated joy that you've awakened here, and bring it with you and maintain it off the mat in your world where life is happening and where it matters most to you. I'll meet you back here to keep practicing yoga holistically together.